All right, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Good evening. Ontarian here, passive income guru. Hope you guys are doing well today on this beautiful Sunday. Um, I wanted to hop on, guys, to give you some information that is going to get you excited, okay? And to do a little bit more education, showing you guys the secrets, guys, of making passive income online. There's a hidden order that or so to speak, a secret code that is online that a lot of people don't really know about. Now, this code of ethics is is done and executed by your higher up companies, your Walmarts, your McDonald's, your IKEAs. Many of these companies do this, and there is a term I'm going to use that you probably never heard before, but it is a term that many companies use, and that is the way, ladies and gentlemen. If you're setting up a business online, or if you're looking to make money online, you have to follow this order of ethics. If you don't, then it's going to be very hard for you to make money. Okay, so for those of you who are tuning in, make sure you stay to the end. I'm going to help 10 people get started for free. Let me say that again. I'm going to help at least 10 people tonight, this evening, get started for free, guys. You have to qualify, though. I'm going to show you what you got to do to qualify. All right. Why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I want to see more people win. I'm dang near fed up with hearing of several people who are getting fired from their jobs, people getting laid off with no savings, no emergency fund. And folks, these jobs do not care about you at all. As a matter of fact, one gentleman told me the other day, actually, he told me here on video, he's been working 30 something years, 34, 34, 35 years. Okay. 34, 35. Listen to me, guys. Listen to me closely now. 34, 35 years for a company. And guess what his pension is going to be at the end when he retires? $1,400 a month. You cannot live in 2024 with $1,400 a month, guys. I don't care if you're single. I don't care if you're married. $1,400 a month is not going to cut it. All right. And when I get on here, guys, I give you guys the reality of the situation. The reality of the situation is, wherever you're living in the world, you got to understand something. You got to understand this, that inflation is going to continue to go up. Inflation, prices on goods and services are going to continue to rise. What's dang near almost going to stay the same as your income at your job. All right. So what do you have to do to offset that, ladies and gentlemen? You have to get a side hustle. You have to start something that can bring you money on a consistent basis. Okay, because working 10, 12 hours a day, 80 plus hours a week, and you're getting paid peanuts, guys, it's not the goal. It's not the deal. Okay? That is not life, guys. That's stress. That's what I call it. I call it stress. All right? You can't even, when you get home, you can't even hardly keep your eyes open to kiss your kids goodbye. I mean, kiss your kids good night. You can't even take your spouse out on a date. If you men, you wives, you can't even. I mean, it's hard for you to take your high heels off. Okay, you're so tired. That is not, guys. That was not the original design for us. Okay, that was not the original design. And guess what? Let me tell you something. Another truth. And I tell you these truths, guys, to shake you up. I tell you these realities to shake you up so that you could make a decision for your family before it's too late. All right. And I'm not saying this is not a marketing ploy. This is really happening. I've talked to people. I'm hearing it all the time. It wrecks me. It just shakes me up, and I get upset. I get upset for you. Okay. And some of you are comfortable at your job. You just, you clock in, you clock out every single week like nothing's going to happen. And lo and behold, you got technology or AI that's being developed to take your spot. You got a young man, young woman that just came out of college, got all the certificates, and they about to take your spot. All right. You got to think about this stuff, man. Okay. So let me show you real quick. Cash flow is king, by the way, guys. If you don't have cash flow coming in, your business is not going to pop. All right. It is not going to pop. And let me share my screen real quick. Let me share my screen. One of the things that I've heard over the years, several times, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about, I lost count. I lost count on how many times I heard it. When I consult with people over the phone, one of my questions is, how much capital are you working with right now? Most folks, ladies and gentlemen, that I talk to don't have $1,000 saved up. Now, think about that. Think about it. You work 10, 20, 30 years and you don't have $1,000 saved up. Okay. At least 500. All right. So that means our money, our priorities are something's happening. There's one or two things that's happening. Our priorities are distorted. Our money's going other places that is not benefiting us. Okay. The money is going to Jordans. The money is going to some new rims. The money is going to whatever you desire. Starbucks coffee. Did you know that Starbucks coffee, you're going to spend, you're going to spend close to $10 for a nice little piece of coffee. $10 a day. If you do that 7 days a week, that's $70 a week, guys. Times that by 4, that's almost $300 a month. A month that you can put toward a business, all right, to help grow you a foundation. Okay? Listen to me now. I'm trying to tell you something, guys. I'm trying to show you something. And this is something, look, if I don't tell you, nobody else going to tell you. You're not going to learn this in school. Your college professor is not going to tell you this. Your high school math teacher is not going to tell you this. Okay? It's an epidemic. Okay, so the priorities are off. You're spending money on other things. You're spending money on that new iPhone, the new iPhone 20, that new iPhone spaceship 100 and whatever number they own now. Okay, you gonna put $1,000 toward the new iPhone, shoot, and you could have started a business and been in profit by now. Okay, and number two, the second thing that's happening is you're not making enough income at your job. Your income is going out the door as soon as you get your paycheck, and it's not stretching. It's not stretching far enough. All right, you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's basically what's happening. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna give you the simple formula. So here's the deal. As an entrepreneur, I am in the business of solving problems. I have to pinpoint the problem, and then I have to solve the problem. I can't tell you what the epidemic is and not give you a solution. All right. So here we go, guys. There's a concept. You guys probably never heard this term before. There is a concept called the funded proposal. If any of you have ever heard this concept before, drop a number 1 in the comments. If you have not heard it, Drop a number 2 if you never heard of a funded proposal. Drop a number 1 if you have heard it before. Drop a number 2 if you have not heard this term before. Funded proposal. Funded proposal. For those of you who can hear my voice, drop a number 1 if you've ever heard of it, or drop a number 2 if you have not heard of this term before. I'm going to show you that you need this business model to make it in business. I'm going to show you. Anybody? Can anybody make a comment? Can anybody make a comment? Number 1, if you have. Number 2, no. If you've ever heard of this term. Okay. Mr. Solomon, thank you, sir. You've never heard of a funded proposal before. Who else? Give me one more person. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Because this right here, this is the hidden order, guys. This is the hidden order that big companies are keeping you under wraps. They're keeping it a secret. And it's all around you. This particular term is all around you, guys. Okay. Now, let me show you a little bit of proof before I get into this. This is my Stripe account, ladies and gentlemen. Let me refresh the screen real quick. Okay. Remember, the epidemic is inflation is going up, and there is a lack of cash flow coming into your household. Inflation is going up, number 1. Number 2, your job income is pretty much staying the same, and there's a lack of cash flow coming into your household. So if I have identified that problem, what solution do I give you? Do I say go out there and find another job? No. Do I say invest in this crypto program over here? No, because you don't have the money. Do I say invest $2,000 in this Forex broker so that you can start trading? No, you don't have the money. So what is the solution to this epidemic? The solution, ladies and gentlemen, is to show you how to generate cash flow on your own. To give you the tools and the education to generate cash flow on your own. Case in point, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday or today, I woke up to $900. Yesterday, I made $1,000. The day before that, I made $1,800. For the month, I'm around probably about $8,000. For this week, probably close to $7,000. Cash flow, guys. Increasing your bottom line. And I'm not the only one. Before I get into this, I'm going to show you I'm not the only one. A lot of people say, well, Ontarian, you've been doing this a long time. You've been online for this, you have a list. And let me show you that it doesn't matter. Let me show you that it doesn't matter. Okay, I want you to remember this name right here, DGC, Digital Growth Community. You can label it however you want to do it. But I'm going to show you the wins that we have in this community, guys. And you want to get in this community. I'm telling you right now, you're going to want to get in this community. This gentleman right here, 7 hours ago, he posted that he made $900 today, just like me. Do you know how old this gentleman is right here? I'm about to eliminate a lot of excuses. Do you know how old this gentleman is right here? Jimmy, ladies and gentlemen, is 69 years old. Let me repeat it. Mr. Jimmy Easel here is 69 years old, and he's running circles. He's running circles around 18 and 20-year-olds who say they want to be a part of a business online. He's running circles around them, ladies and gentlemen. He's killing the game. Okay? Michelle, one day ago, she had $300. She made $300 while watching the movie with her husband. She was watching the movie and she made $300. Funded proposal. As I'm going through this, I want you to remember this term right here, funded proposal. Funded proposal. Okay. Let me go back. Erica, another win, $100. Louisa, 16 hours ago, she made 2 sales. That's $1,800 in her currency. Jamie, 29 minutes ago, $100 while napping. She was taking a nap. Daryl Hannah, killing the game. $10,000 within in the last 5 days. Can you say cash flow? Can you say cash flow? Keep going. Lisa, 22 hours ago, went from 300 to 900 to the level this week. So she upgraded, and now she's going to be making these $900 cash flow. Savannah, 47 minutes ago, $900. Craig got a $300 sale upgrade today, 2 days ago. Alyssa got her first customer. There's me right there 13 hours ago, guys. Kelsey, 10 hours ago, $900. Guys, I can go on this thing. Zachary, $900. You see how many pages this is right here? 192 pages. I'm not going through 192 pages of wins of people actually making it happen. What are they doing? What in the world are these people doing to make $300, $100, $900? What in the world is going on that I don't know? You got to ask yourself that. What do they know that I don't know? Because the difference between these people, myself, and you right now watching this live is education. Getting educated on what it is and what to do. Okay? Now, let's talk a little bit about this funded proposal. A funded proposal, ladies and gentlemen, is the most genius. It is the most genius concept ever known to man in the marketing game and to make money from home game, and also in the world of business, period. Because I can guarantee you 1,000% that every one of you who's watching this and will watch this, you have been sucked into a funded proposal. I get sucked into a funded proposal all the time. Let me give you an example. Every time I go to Walmart, I get sucked into this concept. Every single time. You do too. And let me prove it to you. Every time you go to Walmart, guys, you got to do something. If you want to get to the basics that you need in your house, the milk, the cheese, the eggs, the essentials, you have to walk all the way to the back. This is by design. You have to walk all the way to the back to get those items. They do that on purpose. Why do they do that? Because of the funded proposal. They want you to impulse buy while you're walking through the store. Let me say it again. As you're going through the aisles, and you go in there with your mindset on one thing. Oh, I just need a carton of eggs. I just need a gallon of milk. But no, you come out with a basket full because of this concept right here, ladies and gentlemen. As you're walking through their funnel, you see maybe you see some chips that you wanted, that you saw a commercial about. Maybe you see a t-shirt that you need to get. Maybe you see some vitamins that you've been meaning to get. They got everything in the funded proposal, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what a funded proposal's number one goal is? The number one goal of a funded proposal, guys, is to generate, you guessed it, cash flow. And Walmart is one of the best that probably the best that is doing it at this time. You got McDonald's is an expert at it. IKEA is an expert at it. Disney World is an expert at it. Okay, you got many other entities that are experts at this particular business model. Now, in the online space, it's a beautiful thing when you tap into this, because I have something, and I've tapped into something called digital marketing, guys, where you don't have to touch or ship anything. Okay, digital marketing is $1 billion a day business. Think of digital marketing, ladies and gentlemen, as your online McDonald's franchise. Okay, as your online McDonald's franchise. It is a system that can make you a whole lot of money. I just showed you just now that is making money for me. It is making money for a lot of other people all around the world. Okay, hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. Okay, all around the world. All around the world. Okay, so inside of our community right here, guys, digital growth community, guys, we're going to show you how to increase your bottom line. This is an epidemic that's going on right now. People are lacking cash. Once they get their paycheck, it's pretty much gone. Okay, and or people are probably spending, you know, the priorities are messed up. Okay, the priorities are messed up. So we got to increase our bottom line. Now, we're going to teach you not only how to increase this, but we're going to teach you how to create another asset online. That asset, ladies and gentlemen, is what's called an email list or a list of subscribers. Okay. What happens with this is this: as you're creating cash flow, guys, and you're getting people into your funnel. This is a funnel right here. You're creating what's called a like, know, and trust factor. Like, know, and trust. Why do people keep going back to McDonald's and back to Walmart? Because they like, know, and trust these entities. Okay. So as you're building this list, as you're building, right, you're going to be able to do that as well. And over time, you're going to do something very, very spectacular, guys. Doing this. This is the flow of the funded proposal. This is the flow of the funded proposal. Let me get another color here real quick. You're going to do something spectacular. As you're at the front of this thing, you are generating income. Okay. And then you're building relationships as people get to like, know, and trust you through your list, through your email list. And then guess what? You're going to be able to do something called monetize later on in the game. So up here, you may have 4 income streams. But when you get down here, that can easily turn into 10 to 15 streams of income. And we show you guys how to do this. This is going to be your biggest asset. This is gold. This is like liquid gold right here. This part of the equation, this part of the funding proposal is like liquid gold. Because again, you got people coming through here like water. You're already making some upfront cash flow. Okay. And then we're going to show you how to monetize that to bring it up to 10, 15 or more income streams, guys. It is a beautiful flow. The same thing happens in your big companies, guys. They do the same thing. They get your cash flow. They get you to like, know, or trust them. They monetize it. How do they monetize it? Well, you probably see several commercials from them to come and keep buying from them. You're probably on their email list too. You're probably on their text message marketing list as well. They're monetizing you to come by and keep buying from them. Okay. That is the secret sauce right there, guys. And we're going to show you this inside of this opportunity right here, guys. The digital growth community. You want to know how these people are doing this? It's because of what I just showed you. It's because of what I just showed you. Okay. So what you're going to do, and I'm going to help a few people get started tonight for free. Here's what you got to do, guys. Give me one second, guys. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, so what you gonna do, guys? Now, there's a disclaimer here. This is only geared toward the US folks in the USA at this time. Okay, let me say it again. This is only geared toward the USA folks at this time. All right. So what you're going to do, folks, what you're going to do is go to this site. This site, you can go to earnmoneywithontarian.com. And it's going to be below this video as well, but you go to earnmoneywithontarian.com, as you can see right here. It's going to lead you right here. Again, I'm talking to my USA folks, okay? And what I want you to do, you want to come all in. You want to be at the $900 level, guys. This is our product. I don't have time to go through all of it. We have 4 levels. Legacy Builder is our top selling. It's our 900. We have Launchpad for 100. Passive Daily Blueprint for 300, Digital Mastery for 6. Okay, I'm gonna scroll all the way down. This is the website that you're gonna get as well, so don't worry about how to build websites. You're not gonna have to do that. You also want to get some great bonuses as well. But let me get to the meat and potatoes here. This is where you want to scroll to right here. The $900 level. Okay, again, you got to be in the USA to qualify for this. You want to come here, click on this blue button right here. I said, what did I say? 7 to 10 people I'm gonna help get started for free tonight. I go ahead and do 10. I'll go ahead and do 10. This level right here, guys. So what you want to do, you see what I just did? Come here. You're gonna scroll all the way down to the page here where you see the $900 level. Click here, the blue button. This is where you do the payment plan. It's gonna lead you right here. Okay, you're gonna come over here to where it says Klarna, right there. Okay. Now you see right here it says 4 interest-free payments of $225. You're gonna put your information in here, register, right? And then guess what it's gonna do? You see, even though it shows this right here, it's gonna take you to another page to where it shows even other payment forms, other payment plans, to where you can get it even lower than this. Okay, you just pick what's feasible for you, but I think that's a pretty good start right there. So P.S. and by the way, when you make your first payment here, guys, on Klarna, you're going to be into the Legacy Builders program. You're going to be at this particular level. Now, let me give you a heads up for those of you who are listening. Again, I'm doing this for just 10 people right now. They will do a soft pull on your credit, not a hard pull. Because if they do a hard pull, it's going to leave an inquiry on your credit, and it can probably lower your credit. Okay, but if they do a soft pull, it's not going to mess with your credit. I just want to give you a heads up. This is a real third-party business entity, Klarna. They are legit. Okay, so just want to give you that heads up. When you make your first payment of $225, I don't care what it is, $225. If you go to the next page after you fill this out and you pay a lower amount, it's still going to apply. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to the whiteboard. For the next 10 people only, guys, that's all I can do. Okay. For the next 10 people that come in and you qualify for that Klarna and you make their first payment, I am going to reimburse you. This is how you get it for free. This is how you come in. This is how you come in with no out-of-pocket expense. Why am I doing this? Why in the world am I doing this? Because I'm going to help you get to where you need to be. I am adamant about it. There's more people that need this. Okay, you guys need to understand that. I mean, hey, The times we're living in is serious. You can lose your job tomorrow. You can lose your job tomorrow. Okay. So I'm going to reimburse you $225. So that means if you come in and you pay that $225, you're going to get it right back from me. You're going to get it right back from me. Okay. If you come in and you go to the next page and your payment is, let's just say your payment is $83 for the first month, you're still going to get $225 from me. So that's going to cover maybe, a couple of months, right? Say your payment is lower than that. Say it's like 58. I'm just taking a guess, guys. Say it's 58. You make that first payment, just like you did the 83. I'm still going to give you $225. Okay? This is how you get it for free. This is how you start. This is how you start get your feet in the door for free, guys. Without nothing out of pocket. It's going to give you some wiggle room to go out there, okay, get your system set up, get your feet wet, and I'm going to be in your corner and helping you to start to make some money. And I wholeheartedly believe that if you come into this thing and do what everybody else is doing, you're going to make money, as I just showed you. If you skip this particular business model, guys, and I'm telling you right now, this digital marketing is the way to go. Just skip this business model, right? You're skipping a whole lot. You're skipping a whole lot because you're gonna have to find a way to get that cash flow. You're gonna have to either go to the bank and get a loan. That's few and far between. Okay, or you're gonna have to ask your family member something. Why not learn how to do it on your own? How to attract that cash flow to you. We show you how to do it, guys, in this program. And you're going to have mentorship. You're going to have the right system for automation. You're going to have the community. Okay. You're going to have everything at your fingertips, guys. That's going to make this thing pop. All right. So that's my time, guys. I got a hot date with my wife. She said meet her at the movies here in the next 30 minutes. I got to get ready. We're going to see that movie. Civil War. Civil War. That's what we're going to see. That is what we're going to see, guys. So she just said, "Hey, meet me at the movie theaters. I'm going to go get a hot date with my wife." All right. Any questions, guys? I got time for a couple of questions. I got to roll. Any questions of what you heard? This, I know I kind of went a little fast. That's what videos are for. You can rewind the tape. You can rewind the tape. Any questions, guys, about anything? The bonus, about anything, guys? Any questions? Any questions? Well, I guess I did a good job there. If there's no questions. Going once, going twice. All right, folks. Again, go to earnmoneywithontarian.com to get started right away. If you're in the USA, that bonus applies to the next 10 people. So I wouldn't walk. I would run over to that website ASAP. Put your information in. I'm taking care of your first payment, guys, on the payment plan. We can't make it any easier for you to get started. We cannot. Okay, we cannot. Either you're hungry and you want this bad, or you just gonna stay in the same spot. All right, and be happy with the mundane, and be happy with what gravity throws your way, whatever it is. Okay, but I'm here to shift, to help you shift out of that if you so choose. All right. For those of you who came on late, go ahead and if you're on YouTube, because this is on YouTube as well, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Hit me up on Facebook, guys, if you've seen this afterwards, and hit me up on a messenger. that way I can answer your questions, okay? You guys have enjoy the rest of your night. Take care.